Catch me, I'll be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in these Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Ay, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, drowning in ambition now.
Hi, crazy guy and production people. Ugh, what am I saying? I'm tipsy as well. I'm joking. I'm using it as an excuse.
Did you get water?
No, I'm joking, man. I'm just, I don't drink. Guys, welcome to another episode of Couch Creators. Oh, not another episode. We're on the same episode because we are on the live stream of Life Happens. Such a beautiful movie. I just watched it. It's such a privilege to be here with another top-notch actress, Vuyi.
Thank you.
Vuyi, can you pronounce the name for me fully? Because I want to embarrass myself in front of the camera, you know.
Don't embarrass yourself.
It's for the fun of it, the entertainment, you know.
My name is Vuyi.
Yo, I've been trying to pronounce that this entire time.
It's not that difficult, though.
Vuyi.
I've been trying because I've less.
Oh.
So for the past few years, so I've been trying. So it's
wow.
Vuyi. Yes.
Okay, you mentioned now that you had a lisp.
Do we have to? Yeah.
No, but this is important. This is important because you know why?
On my acting skills,
your acting skills.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it clear because it doesn't matter. Look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Irrespective of your list, you still did an amazing job on Life Happens.
Thank you.
So I just want to let people that's now aspiring to be an actress, let's get it clear. That anything is possible. Right?
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
How old you are, where you're from, it doesn't matter your background. Sometimes some other people, they don't know that they've got this kind of a gift. For me, it's not a talent, it's a gift, you know. So you gotta make sure that you actually go through and you actually understand like where you come from and where you're going to. So I've tried it all of my life, like to try and actually make sure that like I try and exercise so that I can be able to pronounce certain words like on set. And for me, it was very difficult at first because I would have to actually make sure that I pronounce words perfect. But now I can actually get to pronounce certain words in a good way without letting people to see like I've got a lisp.
So tell me, how long you been in the industry?
You know what? I would tell you a story, but let's cut this short.
Okay.
From primary school, I've been approached to do certain activities, and when I got to high school, that's when it got serious. So I was approached by this one guy. He was one of the actors here in this short film. So they approached me. It was just a matter of they trying to get kids like out of the street to make sure that they get involved in certain activities. So when they approached me, and immediately, you know what happened? Immediately, they got me for a lead role. I was so excited, you know, and also the thing is, my dad, because I was the only girl, he would always make sure when he's watching his TV, he makes sure that he sees me there. And he told me that you are talented, you can sing, you can do whatever you can do in life, I can see you on TV. And
so you put that vision into your life?
I put the vision into light, and I put the vision into life, you know. So it started in primary, but when I went to high school, they approached me, they gave me a lead character because of the talent that I have. And for me, hence I said to you before, it's not just a talent, it's a gift. It's something that I had before, you know. So I wouldn't actually say it is a talent, it's a gift. When they approached me, I had the lead character, I did whatever I had to do. And then ever since then, I was actually doing grade 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing
and
grade
what was this lead character?
So we had to play the Serafina.
Serious?
No, I'm lying. My friend was Serafina.
Oh.
And I don't remember the character, but I was a character after Serafina. I was the character there.
In the movie Serafina?
No, not in the movie Sarafina.
Oh, in a
play
Oh,
that they created for us.
Okay.
So it was kind of nice because we also won. It was just a local, That's what it was.
Sorry, interrupting.
Always distracting. So that's when I actually started. So ever since then I've been. And in 2020, because I stayed for like at least 3 years, I wasn't on theatre, on Singers I Love Theatre. And then in 2020 when they finally gave me a play and I won the Best Actress.
Wow.
At Baxter Theatre.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What was this play?
This was at Baxter Theatre. We played for around about 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
And then I was playing this Zimbabwean girl. Actually, not a girl, a woman.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure that I've got the accent. I do my background.
Can you do different
search.
accents? What's your favorite one?
Actually, I love the Zimbabwean one, the one that I played. Okay. Unokudina. My friend, you can't do that to me.
So when are you gonna play Zimbabwean? Have you played before? Or?
I've played Zimbabwean.
Okay.
That's why I won the Best Actress in 2020.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
There was a lot of actresses that I know. Like back in the days, they used to, those girls, they're talented. So I was so shocked when they said Visagaske is the Best Actress for 2020 for Zabalaz, and I'm like, what?
Oh.
Me.
Were you so shocked? You couldn't believe it. Am I in a dream?
Believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
But I was so happy.
You are talented. You are gifted.
That means that I did my background search and I actually made sure that I aced the character.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
But we haven't spoken about the life happened since we were
Yeah.
Let's get to that point.
So with the life happened, it's very nice when you're being given a character and you do a background search about it. Each and every time, whenever you're given a character, you must make sure that you do a deep background search. So with me being given a character of being a maid, how old am I? We don't have to know.
Yeah.
But the lady is just on her 40s. She's a very humble woman. I think it actually goes down to the person that I am. I'm a very humble person and I'm a very loving person, and I always make sure that I take care of people. And then with this character, this woman, she's a very soft woman. She always makes sure that she takes care of other people before herself. She always makes sure that everyone is fine and everyone is just making sure, actually she's just making sure that everyone is getting on with their lives. So with the character that they gave me a few months.
It's not just like ordinary maid. I'm sorry. There's more meaning.
When they approached me, they were like, I didn't even go for auditions.
Yeah.
They approached me, they're like, you know what?
You're talented enough.
They took an advantage because they're my friends.
Oh, hey. You're supposed to be in Hollywood right now, huh? You did them a favor. You did them a favor. Friend,
look here, we've got this character, we know it's gonna suit you. I'm like, okay.
He's like,
without even knowing what type of a character I'm going to get. But then I feel like they actually did a great job, and I love the fact that they actually considered me as that person as Mandisa, and Mandisa is like me. And I had to dig more about that kind of a character, and also me having a neighbor that used to be a domestic worker, it helped me so much because I actually had to ask her a lot of things, like how would you react in a certain situation, like if maybe your madam would ask you certain things, like how would you react? So it made me to actually be interested in that. So I think that was kind of easy because I had some people to help me though.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story, and I love the character because I remember when I came in, and then no, it's not when I came in. When I was sitting there, and then this guy just tapped me on my back. He's like, "That's you." I'm like,
beautiful. They were like, what? Wow, celebrity right next to me. Wow.
Don't you dare do that.
Celebrities. So
It was just a matter of, you need to actually get it in your character. At the time when you're given a character, you need to get into your character,
You gotta be like Musa, get it in, get it.
You don't have to recognize me. When in my own character, you don't have to recognize me.
Like
that is the point.
It's like you undercover, you
Undercover cop.
All right, we have to
Thank
end it
you.
now. We have to end it. So where can we find you on your social media platforms?
So on Instagram, you can go to Black V, which is BLAQVEE_SKEYI. On Instagram, on Facebook.
Okay.
That is Instagram, and then on Facebook, it's Wisekaskeyi. Yeah.
Where can we find you? When is your next play on Broadway?
We rather keep it.
Okay. Keep it a surprise, just
Keep it
drop
a
it out.
surprise.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time with us.
Thank you so much for
and
having
we
me.
did a beautiful job on there.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited. We love it. We love to see it. Talent doing amazing things. All right. Show me.
Thank you. Amazing.
Cool. Life happens, guys. Check
Life
it out.
happens.
Where can we check it out anyway? You can't check it out. You can't see people. They can only see the trailer. I'm not alone. I'm here with Slick, the sick guy out here. Solomzi. Solomzi. Don't you people mispronounce your name all the time? How do you feel about that?
No, they don't, my man.
Okay, it's
And
just
even
me.
you pronounce it perfectly.
Solomzi.
Yes,
I'm come
Solomzi.
from the Kasim, that's why. No, I'm serious. I
Which
come.
class you come from?
Google it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, now everybody knows where I stay now. Cut that out. Anyway, Solomzi, listen, thank you for coming, for taking the time. It's a very busy day today, showcasing the beautiful work that you have with Life Happens. How proud are you now, right now, seeing the work that you have helped, assisted, making this beautiful artwork out here, First of all, let's give you a title. Let's just say your title first.
I'm the DOP of the film. I shot and edited the film. I was asked by Adele actually to shoot the film, but I'm not a film like shooter, you see. I shoot music videos personally, you see.
Okay.
So this was my first time doing a film.
And you did such a beautiful.
Did you like it?
I like it. Look, you can see you are musical, music video director.
Yes.
Because the music in the film went so nicely to the scene of what is happening in the situation. So I was like, I'm thrown into that. I was like, hey, that song fits so perfectly with that emotion. So
Glad you like it, man.
yeah, I love it. But yeah, what was my first question? Now I'm like, now I'm lost. What did I say now earlier on? Do you remember?
I also don't remember.
Wait, bro, we were talking some other nonsense. Okay, I said like, how do you feel about the film that you just, it's your first time?
I feel good, my man, to be honest with you. Like, I see the reception from the director, from the main actor, from even just the crew. They like, we work very well together, so I enjoyed doing this. Like, this man.
So, like, how do you shoot with the cable that you
There's a cable.
this is the man that cut this whole film. He's amazing. He's so good.
Thanks, Budawam.
So,
See, as I told you, this guy.
it's like family. You guys are like a unit here.
Yes, man. He gave me a lot of pointers. You see,
Yeah.
as I said, this was my first film, so working with these people, they were very accepting, and as they were telling me what to do, I was also like listening. You see, because some people they tell themselves, "I'm the DOP," like you're not gonna tell me anything.
Yeah.
So I
So
was
you were just open-minded.
open-minded. Yes,
Okay.
man. I just wanted to learn, and I think the film came out great because everybody liked it.
Yeah, it did. It did amazing. So
glad you
Lomzi, Ish, how long you been operating in the industry now?
Only 2 years, man.
2 years, and you're doing such great work here.
I'm glad you like
You're
it.
like a Project J out here. Why are you not in Hollywood?
I think, my man,
Why you
I
not
found
doing
my
music video for
passion
Drake?
very late, man.
Oh, okay.
My friend asked me to do his music video like last year, you see. So I did the video and it was a great video. So after that, I never stopped. But I think I found my passion too late in life. But it's never too late.
It's never too late. Yeah, look how this guy released a first film of your career.
Yes, my man. And hopefully there will be more.
Definitely. Hopefully, you're gonna do some Hollywood things.
I hope so too, my man. I hope so too. I like the industry. I like this journey that I'm on right now, and hopefully there'll be more.
But also, Solomzi, you know, being an editor is not easy. It's going through all the video files, and you must still synchronize the audio
No, my man.
and the music on top of that.
I don't know if you noticed there were some few mistakes there.
Hey, we don't need people to know. It's perfect already.
The thing is, yeah, I learned a lot, man.
Okay.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
There were sleepless nights. Like for instance, even tonight, last night, I didn't get any sleep because I had to finish the subtitles for the screening. So yeah.
Subtitles also.
Sure.
Yo, type.
Oh man.
And we also will check it. Okay, not making a mistake.
Exactly.
Yo.
Even the director was telling me, hey man, there's a few spelling errors there we need to fix. So
Ish, man.
we're gonna fix those things, and I think we're gonna have a very great film on our hands. Once it's polished.
Yeah. Have you ever went in a situation where your laptop just died or your PC is like?
You know what happened today?
Yeah.
I was busy editing and exporting the film for the screening.
Yeah.
So what happened is load shedding.
You?
Now I must wait 2 hours to send it again.
Yo.
It was very frustrating.
The life of an editor, it's not easy. Eh?
It's not easy, my man.
Listen, for 2 years, man. But I mean, you've been operating for longer than that because I mean, you had to find that skill from somewhere, you know. So, for those young individuals out there who's listening to your journey right now, what advice would you give to them? You know, because you know it's not easy, but you build that resilience now to overcome that hardship. How can they overcome it? What steps did you make to be tough, to be strong?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm in a position to give advice because I'm also still learning.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm
this guy's
still.
been humble here. What's going on?
No, seriously, what is it? 2022. I only started in 2021, man.
So lockdown got you busy. Eh? You were
Yes.
practicing in lockdown. Eh?
I just bought myself a camera and I told myself I'm just gonna do what I envision.
Okay.
You know?
But you've been doing it longer because of music videos. Though.
Yeah.
Individuals. Eh?
Individuals. Yeah, you can check us out, man.
One last question is, what was your besides this, besides this being one of your highlights, what was the other highlights that you done, especially in the music industry? Yeah? Who did you shot and why? And why is that a highlight?
I'll say the highlight of my career in music videos is the music video I did with Bravo Leroux. Do you know Bravo Leroux?
Yeah, from Kaliacha.
Yes, from
Yeah.
Kylie. He has a music video called Is Capping.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did that video.
I saw that quality video. Eh?
Yeah,
Hey, what camera did you use, man? You shot that video. Hey, this guy. 2
Yeah,
years, eh?
man. You know,
These guys were operating 2 years. They couldn't even afford a camera, bro. They're shooting with their cell phone, bro.
I'm just trying to make the most of
Okay.
what I know, man. You know, because I think what makes me a good music video director is because I like the music. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just like this film.
Yeah.
If I didn't like the film or the script, I don't think it would have came out how it came out. You see?
Yeah.
So if I mess with your product, whatever it is, like it can be selling shades, my man.
Yeah.
I can do an ad for you. You can be, I don't know, like doing films.
Yeah.
It just if I mess with the thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all out and give you my best.
Okay, that's beautiful.
So my highlight was the Bravo Leroux last year, but
Ish.
for this year, for
Drake.
now, it's the screening.
Okay, what's next? Where you gonna go? Drake? You're gonna get Kanye West?
Hopefully, eh?
Huh?
Hopefully.
The state of the
Maybe
nation.
Casper in your vest. Who knows?
Speaking the existence, let it out there and let it shine. Let
Hopefully,
the great one hear your prayers.
I'll keep on praying. Keep on praying.
So Lomzi, thank you so much for taking the time, man.
Thank you very much.
Especially you done music videos. There are people out there want to do, hire you for music videos and stuff, especially Kryptonians.
Check us out on individuals@individuals.cpt. Yeah.
Actually, you forgot your own
No,
company.
it's been a long night. I've been drinking, so it's show.
Hey, we're allowed to have fun here. You can't judge. So Lomzi, thank you so much, my brother. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much, my man.
Stay groovy, man.
Have fun.
And I'll see you on Life Happens Too. Beautiful people watching right now. It's your host, Calum Jesse Hendrik out here. We're at the screening of Life Happens, such a beautiful movie. So privileged enough to be sitting right next to with one of the main actors, Mr. Bugani, Sia Bugani, Sia Tanda Bugani. Sia Tanda, how are you feeling about watching yourself right now? First time on the big screen? Or
No, this is not my first time. But to answer the question, I'm so happy, to be honest, because I think every actor and every artist, they feel some type of way when their work is being presented in front of an audience. So I was nervous, I don't want to lie, I was nervous, especially because I was also the MC of the night. So you can imagine the nerves of having everyone to come and watch our work and for me to be talking in front of them. So, but speaking for the film, I feel so happy that everyone received the story the way that they did. Because
we're living in a time, sorry to interrupt you. We're living in a time where Anele has spoken, say it's very sensitive for me to speak about certain topics like this, like quilming, and telling the story. It's so powerful, and to play that role as well made you really feel like you have to serve this role justice.
definitely.
How did you, that sense of responsibility, how did you make sure that, okay, I have to now live up to the expectations, because there's a lot of people that's going to be thinking or scrutinizing my movements, my acting skills, and making sure that there's going to be, because people are going to see the flaws, they want to see the flaws so they can come and attack you. How do you make sure that, okay, I'm going to mentally prepare myself to make sure I execute this role as best as I can? What was the process like?
It wasn't much of a challenge. Why am I saying that? It's because just a few months before, I was approached by Anile to be part of the cast and the crew. I had a play that was playing at the Baxter Theatre titled Ganga Nyoko Inzima Nyoko. So I played a queer character there. So that's where I put all my energy and in researching, learning more about the character, stepping into their shoes and walking in them. Actually, in that case, it was heels because the character would cross-dress. So now the character Vince, the younger Vince, he had some similar features with the previous character that I played. At first, I was a bit hesitant because I would be playing the same thing basically, but looking deeper into Vince, it's different, So it wasn't much of a challenge, but the challenge was to let go, because at first I was just holding back before we even shot the whole thing. So now I had to just let go and allow the character to be.
It's beautiful. And when it comes to the young Vince now, that character has so much depth, so much story to tell. What characteristics could you take from his lessons, or what lessons have you learned from his journey as a character?
Vince, I like to call him a rebel. As you saw, he speaks his mind basically, especially towards his father. He has serious daddy issues. What I learned from there is to just be you, do you, do what makes you happy. As he said, that one of these days he's gonna leave and never come back. And start build a name for himself. So that's what I took out from him. If you're not happy somewhere, leave and start afresh, and don't be afraid to start anew.
It's very easy for someone to be told start anew, take that bold step to do something that's completely different to what you used to do. How would you train yourself or allow yourself to let go how you did, to release yourself out there to play the character as best as you can? How would you do that? How did you do that, to let yourself go?
It was understanding who Vince was, both versions, understanding the younger one, what you went through, and finding a bit of myself in it. Because I'm a person who likes to find a bit of myself in characters, so that I played truthfully. Because otherwise I would, if there wasn't bits of myself there, it would have been acting, not becoming the character.
You mentioned a little bit of bits of yourself there. What are those bits, if I may ask?
I had struggles at first, career-wise. I was not sure where I wanted to go. I always knew that I wanted to be in front of the screen. I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. Instead, to make the family happy. I threw myself in the corporate world, thinking that it's something that I like or love or eventually will love. So I took a decision right there and then that I'm quitting. I'm deregistering. I am leaving this institution. I'm pursuing my dreams. I called my family member, my aunt, and I was like, I am deregistering. I'm leaving this place. I'm not happy here. I noticed that I said I called her and told her. I didn't ask her permission. I just told her that this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You know. So that's a bit of myself that I found in Vince, that he took a decision to pack his things and go because he was not happy with the lifestyle at home. Fortunately, I had a very good upbringing. I was raised in a very happy home. So I've never experienced what Vince experienced in terms of what he went through in his household. So yeah, I think.
So do you think you're happy where you are right now?
Definitely.
No regrets whatsoever. Not at all. Would you give those individuals to quit the institution?
Oh, they're gonna know about me.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna know about me. I don't want to mention them, but soon, maybe when I'm accepting my Oscar, maybe I'll send them a special shout out that they missed out.
Okay.
Plus those institutions that didn't accept me when I wanted to study.
Look where you now, no? You know, proving everybody wrong that no matter what doors are closed, there will be plenty other doors open for you to take opportunities and
Show
try.
must go on.
Yes, there we have it, you know.
Show must go on.
Sia Thunder, what inspiring words could you tell to young actors and actresses out there that was looking to go in the field that you are in right now?
Firstly, be a hard worker. Be prepared to learn. Be prepared to learn from other people as well. Build a thick skin because you are entering in an industry where you're going to be constantly criticized, be it's positive or negative. You just have to grow a thick skin and manage to tell the difference between a good critic and a bad critic.
Sia Thunder, thank you so much for taking the time with us. I really appreciate it, sharing your journey with us. It's a beautiful movie. Life Happens. Please, where can people go check it out? Because we're talking about Life Happens, but where can we actually go see it? You know.
So this was the first media screening.
Yeah.
So we're still organizing, still working on getting out there for the people.
All right.
But for now, they can follow us on our socials and
To see the
be
trailer.
updated.
Oh, okay.
And to see the trailer and the poster.
So where, speaking of following on social medias, where can you follow you?
On Instagram, we are at Life Happened Film, same as Facebook.
All right. And your personal? Or you like to say your personal?
I can say it.
Okay.
They can follow me at IMC_B, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
There you have it, guys. Thank you so much, Sia Thunder.
Thank you for having me.
You're gonna see him on the Oscars, picking up, and all the guys that's watching and didn't give me an opportunity, you're gonna regret it. There we have it. Thank you so much,
so
Sia
much.
Thunder. Thank you, Mr. Boy Crazy Kana, Joseph known as Caleb Jesse Hendricks. I'm your host for this event of the screening of Life Happens. I'm so excited. I have my main actor out here, Anele.
Yes.
Anele, how are you feeling?
No, I feel good. I've got one.
Oh, you got one. Sorry, it's a habit for me to like.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel good. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. Black children are telling black stories. And I think I'm loving the black rhythm of this film. Like there's so many cool things that I heard black people laughing at that was so real to them, you know, like it's I don't know if it's uncomfortable, I don't know if it's because they are like identify, but there's definitely areas where we were all a little bit uncomfortable, but we laughed because we were uncomfortable. What do you think?
I think it was very real. It was so in-depth that I was like, in the moment there, I was like, wow, watching Vince's story is making me like very sad and sympathetic towards him. And it made me realize there are a lot of people going through Vince's story and they don't have the guts or the supporting system to come out of the shower and just embrace their true selves. So with that, Mr. Matoti, am I saying your surname right? What is your favorite scene of that movie now, of Life Happens, that you think had a powerful impact on you and life in general?
I think their entire film is an interesting representation of the human condition. The fact that we all lose ourselves somewhere, somehow. it wouldn't matter if you had $1 million or $1 billion. You would have lost yourself along the way. I think my favorite little bit was when Vince comes through in a Mustang, and then he goes to his boyfriend, and then he drinks sex on the beaches, like next to the pool. I thought that was like refreshingly honest, given the fact that both the actors are straight.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
In that moment, how did you feel during shooting that scene?
That scene?
That scene, because you said both actors are straight, playing two gay guys. How did you prepare yourself to, did you laugh about it? You were like, hey guys, this.
No. we were both very serious about it actually. Okay. We sat down and we said like if we're gonna give this thing like our best, then we can't take the piss and make
because
jokes
it's
about
sensitivity
it.
actually.
So we get involved, right? It's uncomfortable. But
how did you mentally prepare yourself?
Life is a series of uncomfortabilities. You know what I mean?
Did you take a shot before you?
No, I don't drink when I work.
Okay, that's good. No, I'm only joking, So, Mr. Matoti, watching your entire career, you're active in the industry for a long time now. Do you think this is one of your favorites?
Thank you for being for doing research, but I think this is my second film where I'm the lead. So it's kind of your second film where you're an integral part of the story. You're not just a supporting role. I don't know, man. I love every little tidbit that I do when I'm an actor. I do believe that I get involved in every little aspect of an actor, or character that I get given to play. But this is my second one.
Life happens.
It's awesome.
It's great.
It's nice.
And then watching yourself on screen.
I don't care about it.
You don't feel awkward about it.
I just look at the story and okay. I'm also a producer. So as a producer, then I'm just looking at how we can make the story better. I'm not interested in what I'm doing. I'm more interested in myself as a vehicle of the story. So what am I doing to make the story better?
All right. So you're always constantly watching yourself to say, how can I improve my acting skills?
How can I make the story better?
Yeah. Also, one important question: there are young, aspiring actors, actresses, and producers, directors as well, coming from the Ika scene, and that they want to know what would it take now to be at that level where you're at right now. What are the stepping stones that they need to take? What are the traits that they need to develop within themselves to make themselves ensure that, okay, I need to work on this point, I need to work so hard to reach, my goals,
The only thing that I've ever done as an actor is just stay the course, man.
Okay.
I'm 20 years in. I've thought about quitting. But I've never quit.
For those who thought about quitting, what are the mental?
I think that's kind of it. Get yourself an agent. Don't ask me how I can help you get an agent. Do your research. Find an agent. Meet your agent. The agent will either like you or not like you. And no is one of the words that you will have to learn to understand. If yes was the operative word in my industry, I would have been a Denzel Washington movie. I'm not. I've had people say no to me all the time. And I'll get one yes in 1,000. So
you get used to it.
If you don't have what it takes to listen to no, then don't come.
Mr. Matoti, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. You're probably inspiring a lot of, everyone that's watching right now.
I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not inspiring.
No, well, you're being honest, because, this is the real world, and people can't just expect things to be handed to them on a plate, They have to work hard for what they want to achieve.
It's not an easy industry, man.
So, I don't know if guys, can walk up to you and say, hey, can we work? Can we collaborate? Can we...
Show me your script.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. I don't have money. Okay. But we'll find ways, I'm sure.
Okay. And where can we find you? So on social media platforms, or if you are on...
I'm not on Facebook. I am. I think Instagram is where you'll find me. Uskomo. That's basically where I live my life. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Matoti. You made a lot of people happy there. I appreciate it. Have a good good one, and yeah, Mr. Life Happens out there. Thank you. What a beautiful movie. Back to another episode of Couch Creatives, and we can call each other CCTV. I feel like we're not on the couch now, so we could call each other CCTV.
The informal,
yeah.
offline from the couch.
Yeah, we're standing now. How's the weather up there? I'm joking.
It's pretty clear. I'm sorry for the people that's down there. Just saying.
Damn, it's cold.
Shade.
It's cold out here.
Shade.
Showing all the coldness out. Anyway, guys, seriously now, Life Happens. What a beautiful movie.
Absolutely.
Brought tears to my eyes. Seeing how Vince. Thank you. Oh, so generous. So wow, thank you. Seriously, like Tina, what was your favorite scene in the movie? Going through the whole sequence, what stood out the most to you?
I think I know what shocked me. There was a scene where he was digging, and it's in the trailer, but you do not get the sense of the full scene. But in the film, when you're watching it, it's pretty meta. So you start realizing that there's so many deep conversations you could be having with yourself. So that's one that stuck with me. I think I'm going to be pondering on that for a while.
Wow. So you think it had a positive impact on your life, like taking it home? Now you're going to go back home and you can think about it. And then
100%.
what lessons from that scene, or any scene generally, impacted you?
I mean, it was a little dark, but also pushes you to practice more honesty with yourself. Because I think in this world that we live in, like there's so much things that we can escape from. We just focus on entertainment and pleasure. But this film says, okay, there will be an end to your life. What do you want the story of your life to be telling the world?
Wow,
so I think that is, for me, the story from the film.
Well, if you were in Vince's shoes now, and you had 6 months to live,
wow,
what would you do?
That's a heavy
what
thought.
would you do
That's a heavy
in that
thought.
6 months of your lifetime?
I probably have a lot of apologies to give.
Wow, who have you been insulting, especially me, like throwing all that shade because the weather's cold out here.
Yeah,
Jeez.
well, I mean.
Now I know how Kevin Hart feels, But anyway, we love you. What was that?
I think I would definitely be speaking to people more honestly. So I'm like trying to practice that now, but every now and again you get really comfortable. And then also just taking more risks. I think that is also one of the things that was a stirring factor from the film.
For sure.
Like love more fully and also not for yourself as much.
For sure, that's beautiful. Well stated. Oh, you've been honest with yourself.
Yes, I am.
All right. Any critiques though? Or no? Everything positive? 100%. 10 out of 10. You couldn't be like.
Well, look, I'm someone who also is aspiring to do film or to do video and to do content. So I mean, like angles and things with things I was looking like, oh, they could have tried that. But like, you also realize if you're in their shoes, would you have done better? You know what I mean? So like, let's save it for when you try. So I'm gonna shoot my shot in the future.
Okay. I'm looking for your feature film that's coming out.
Thank you, Callum. I appreciate that.
No, I'm looking. Can I be your main actor?
Oh, you want to?
I don't know.
We can cast you. We can do a casting process.
Am I gonna be the Cape Town Kevin Hart out here? Because I'm going to be like.
I might make no promises. Maybe you would have grown by then, Callum.
Oh! Nice one. I like that. I love it. Are you sure you're not a comedian, Tina? I think you're not unprofessional.
I'm not. Oh, am I?
Yeah.
You're redirecting me now.
I know. I think you should do comedian. I think we should just do a dual kind of.
Okay, so this is a potential show. That's exciting. It started as an interview. Now it's like something else. It's amazing.
You can be called terms and conditions. You know why? Because Tina with a T and Kaylin with a K.
The T's and C's.
T and T's. I tried.
I must say you are quick. You
gotta be quick.
Quick.
Life is gonna be short.
It's my new partner in crime.
Vince only had 6 months. Gotta be quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tina, we're going off topic here. 1 minute. Okay. Out of 10, what would the rating be? The rating.
For me, I would definitely give it an 8. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
What happened to the other 2 points? What happened? What was
I think everything has space for improvement.
Oh, okay. You don't want to give them too much of a big head. You want to humble them. But that's still a good rating, though.
It is. I still think so. It is good. It is great.
Tina, you do vlogging. I see you doing them mostly on. Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. You do it the next time. Tina's gonna come on the show on Couch Creatives, guys, and they're gonna know more about it.
Okay. Yeah. I love that invitation. I'm gonna hold you guys to that.
It's live. It's people are gonna see when Tina's gonna come. Tina, where can we follow you?
I am on Tina _ Matsimala on Instagram, and then I also have a page called The Joy Seat, and we have YouTube as well.
Okay,
so
you heard
please
that.
follow.
Tina, there's some guys that want your number though. What?
Is it? Look in the phone book.
I'm joking.
The yellow pages. The yellow pages.
I'm joking. Tina, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Your blast, your vibrancy is.
Thank you, Callum. I'm just feeding off of you, Callum.
I'm just, it's feeding each other. You're making me nervous. I'm like, I have to be like, yes, okay, I'm joking. This
bow, servant bow.
Jeez, it's even awkward hugging you now. No, Tina, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Don't be a stranger now. We will talk again.
I always love the invitations. I always come.
Wow,
thanks so much, Callum. Thank you.
You're welcome. Man. Have a good day further.
Yeah, you too.
All right, first one. Since we couldn't really hug because you're like, people, I hope you're having a great day so far. It's your boy Caleb Chisi Hendricks out here. We're at the movie screening of Life Happens. I'm super excited. I am not alone. I'm with Mike and my beautiful lady right next to me. Your name is? TD. Sorry about that, TD. Guys, wow, Life Happens. What a movie, hey? Tell us, how do you feel about that?
So firstly, I mean, tonight has been lekker. I got an invite from Anele 2 days ago. He said he's showing us a film. Would I like to join?
Yeah.
I said yes, very impromptu, and came here, met some lovely people.
That's great.
Smiling, and then the film started. And the thing I really loved was the backing track, the soundtrack. I Shazammed the songs quite a few times.
Okay.
And my personal belief is that any great film, documentary, visual production lies on audio.
Yeah, for sure.
I've blogged about this often. Once you've got great soundtrack and audio, you are A for away. And I think
that draws you into the scene as well. Like you're in the moment, you're feeling the feeling. It's crazy, eh?
Loved it.
That's great. And you, TD, what do you think? What was your favorite scene of the movie?
I thought it was nice because, as a film student, so watching movies is part of my everyday kind of a situation. But I thought it was really nice. I would have loved to have seen it like cinematic, like it grow. Like we need that in the South African film industry, like for people to explore more shots. But in terms of the narrative, it was really nice. It like the layer of it was really nice. It opened up well, so I love that. But I really do want to see South African movies like visually interesting without copying the mainstream.
That's great, TD. TD, as a film student, what lessons have you gained from watching the screening right now?
That people in the industry make mistakes too. It's a learning process, no matter where you get to. So it was quite cool to see someone's first feature film and kind of like be intrigued because now I know that like okay, cool, this is what's out there. And as a film student, this is what I'm adding on to.
All right.
That story was very authentic in the sense that it's very South African, it's grounded. So I love it.
Okay, any input would you add in there as well?
To the director, I loved it. It was pretty great. No, to the writing, I loved it. But as the director, hey, I'm available, dude. That's what I'm saying.
5 out of 5, eh? 5 out of 5. The rating.
Score. Narrative 9. Directing, cinematography, 4.5.
4.5.
I loved it.
That's great.
It was there.
That's great. All right, Mike, I didn't forget about you. I would like to know your personal opinion. Watching Vince's journey in the movie, what lessons have you can collect from there that you can implement into your own personal life that Vince went through?
I think it paired with lessons that I've already kind of gone through, and that is just to be myself, not to hide the pieces of myself that I've maybe hid in the past. I think at the moment I'm exploring the sides that possibly school or family or friend groups might have kind of encouraged me to hide. And I mean, even being here tonight, you know, taking a jump and coming to an event like this, Vince's journey, it's not as deep. Mine isn't as deep and profound as his. But just it really encouraged me to just give life horns and lock into what I want to be doing.
You mentioned earlier that you have a favorite track on there that you jam. What was that scene and how was it like for you?
Firstly, it might sound very lame, but the opening credit scene.
Wow,
just
it was crazy. It was cool.
Yeah,
it was
the
cool.
page is falling and
It just sets the tone so
slow song and then straight into the Jody show.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
That's dope, man. What's the rating? What rating would you give? And any critiques, positive or negative? I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. I'd like to engage more with Anele and even the editing crew and just find out the finer details. I don't want to critique a film that is a first feature film, like even things as minuscule as subtitling. And just to know how long they had to do finer details like that. But I enjoyed the script. I think you gave it a 9. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Mostly because I think the jumps forward and back in time could have been done more smoothly.
You think it was too short though?
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much, guys. Titi, Mike, I really appreciate taking the time to just share your thoughts, positive thoughts, and yeah, glad to have you on the show, man.
Thank you.
Next time, hopefully see you on the couch, eh? Have a good one, guys. Cheers, eh? Thank you.
Vince, it's time to wake up now.
Tata le mini sisithenge ndoze ndiphume emzini akho nami ndozakhela owami umzi ndizakhela nelami igama siyabitshintsha ubhanqa befana kwebhongo hamba nyana hamba.
I want you to use this time to do something that you really want or always wanted to do.
Tata ndicela uxolo uba ndibuyeni ngenandi ukuhamba kwami ndizimisela uba ndizabuya ndinento at least
ndinosizi mfowam abantu abadala banomsindo nguwe.
Davidson kwenzeka ntoni ami ndidlala iigame zamanyala kwandibona ndinxiba ilokhwe mna uyadlala ndithi andiyifuni le game tata.
I can't believe that this is our last session.
Catch me, I'll be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me one day whipping in his Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Hey, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, yeah. Drowning in ambition now.